Hi guys, it's your girl Makhoto Mahlachi and you guys are on Alpha Talks. So guys, today I would like to just be open, open about my insecurities and the kind of person that I am, and tell you how I got out or how I managed to do the things that I managed to do, because I've been having conversations with a lot of people. And uh, what I can say is most of people think I'm this confident young girl who has got it together, who believes she can make it in life, who's not insecure about herself and everything. Whereas the truth of the matter is I'm a very insecure person and someone who's really suffering from low self-esteem, you know. And what causes that is that growing up I was really bullied, and being bullied, I was told how ugly I am, how fat I am, and etc. etc. So what's happening right now is I recently gained weight. After I was diagnosed with depression, the medication that I've been drinking has caused a very, very, very huge weight gain. And everyone is out there looking at me, being like, oh, Makhotso, what's happening to you? And I've come to a situation whereby I don't feel pretty enough anymore. I'm not as confident anymore. I just want to stay in my room. I don't like meeting up with people that I haven't seen in a long time, because all they have to say is to tell me about how fat I am and how much I've gained weight. Whereas I don't even have a personal problem with my body, but it hurts me when people talk about my body as if it's the scary thing and that scary thing. So the truth about me is I grew up being a boy. And growing up being a boy, the girls never really understood what was happening with me, because I spend most of my time with guys, because that's where I felt more comfortable. That is where I'm not really a girly girl, if that's what they call. I don't know how to put on lipstick. I don't know how to do all those other things. So I grew up with guys. I was interested in cars and all the things that guys are interested in. And what my female friends had to say, I did have two, three female friends, was that, Makhotso, you're going to get pregnant and you're not going to make it past matric. And the truth of the matter is you're such a guy that no one is ever going to love you. No one is ever going to see you as this girl that you're trying to be. So for them, they thought I was more of a guy because I wanted boyfriends, whereas to me it was just about being friends with guys, because that's where I was most comfortable. So that pushed me to being someone who was now trying to prove a point, prove that, you know what, I can also be loved with my fat body and my big lips. So whatever guy that came to me, I would say yes to. And some of the guys were older than me, not very old. Maybe I would be let's say 14 and he would be 21, but they were much older than me, and they took so much advantage of me and they abused me, especially emotionally, because they always reminded me of how I'm not worthy of their love, how they doing me a favor by loving me because I'm this fat girl that is just not, yeah, not enough, and is not whatever and whatever, whatever, whatever. So that really hurt me a lot. And it also being in a situation where in my family I'm the only fat one, and I never really speak about this. It's the first time I'm actually saying this out loud, but I'm the only fat one, and there are females in my family, and they're all sexy, and they don't have belly fat, and they have this nice bodies, and I'm there with my belly fat and my big breasts, and I'm just like, you know, and yeah, I think that is also something that really affected my low self-esteem when growing up. But I got to a point where I learned to love myself after seeing a therapist called Mamkiti. Seeing my therapist, she helped me find a way to love myself again and see myself as a woman, a woman that is beautiful, a woman that is strong. And I gained my confidence, and that's when I started doing alpha female and all the things that I've been doing. But recently, with people always complaining about my weight, I feel like I'm going back to to the low self-esteem that I had. I feel like I'm going back to not believing in myself. I feel like I'm going back to just being that Mahozo who's just, yeah, Mahozo, and yeah, it's affecting me a lot. It's really affecting me a lot. I try to hide my body in ways, hide my body so that I don't look like I gained weight. But every time people just see, Wuti, this person has gained weight, Makoto, you are fat. And it's very hard for me. So what I'm trying to say, and the point of me making this video is to explain to you guys that, you know, you might think something such as weight gain is not, how do I put it, is not and something sensitive to talk about. I don't know if it's ignorancy or lack of knowledge. I'm quoting a friend actually. But you guys think uh weight is something that you guys can talk about, but sometimes it's sensitive to some of us. Because for me, I don't choose to gain weight. I have to drink my medication to get better, and the side effect of the medication is sadly weight gain, and it's affecting my low self-esteem. So let us try and be more nicer to people. Let us try and tell people that they are beautiful. Let us try and be more welcoming to other people, and stop pointing out the negatives in their lives, because we do not know how their self-esteem is and where they are in life. Because for me personally, being told that I'm not good enough pushed me to going to relationships with guys that abused me, and them abusing me just led to me not loving myself even more and feeling more worthless. I know at some point I used to think I'm damaged goods and I'm not worthy of anyone's love. And even now, it's still hard for me to believe that people can love me. I still feel like I'm not worthy of people's love. I still feel like I am not the right person that someone can love. And this is because of what other people had to say. So you need to understand that the tongue has the power to break a person. And I think the difference between the Mahoto now and the Mahoto back then is that this time around, I'm not going to let this thing eat me up. I'm not going to let it affect me to a point where I go back and I fall into wearing black and white only, because I got to a point where the only colors I wore were black and white. So I will not go back to that situation where I'm only wearing black and white because I'm trying to cover up certain things, and I don't want people to see this, I don't want people to see that. I will speak up about how this is affecting me. I will speak up about how I feel like I'm going back to low self-esteem. I will speak up about how being the only fat girl in my family sometimes breaks my heart, because I feel like I'm not the pretty one within the family. I'll speak up about these things because I'm trying to get better, and I'm trying to love myself. And it's very hard loving yourself, but you need to love yourself, and you need to speak out about these things so you can get help. So for me today, I think I'm doing this so that if now you're going through low self-esteem and you feel like faking it is going to help you, it's not. And going to other people looking for love is not going to help you as well. You need to learn to love yourself. And for me, I have my days where I look at myself and I'm like, you know what, you're a queen and you're beautiful and you're amazing. But I also have days where I'm like, Makoto, you just, oh God, and I'm working on it, and it's something that I'm gonna get there eventually, because of my favorite verse, which is Ephesians 2 verse 10, which tells me that I am God's masterpiece. And because it says I'm God's masterpiece, it means I'm his accomplishment. In another version, it says you are his accomplishment. You need to understand that God does not make mistakes, and I am not a mistake. And as fat as I am, I'm beautiful. And I need to keep on telling myself that thing. And then now, my friend, you need to tell yourself the same thing, that you know what, I'm beautiful irrespective of what anyone has to say. My body is my body. Whether I'm fat or skinny, it doesn't matter. God makes no mistake. He created me because this was the perfect body for me. And yes, I'll continue gaining weight, but you know what? At the end of the day, what matters is what's inside. And even if I gain weight, I will still remain the beautiful Makoto that I know. So guys, let us just try and be kind to each other. Let us try and, watch our words and see what we say, because sometimes we really, really are breaking other people down. We really are hurting other people's self-esteems, and it is not right. So that is it for me today. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Makgotso Mahlachi. Feel free to comment below to say whatever you want to say about this and what your thoughts are on the issue of people always talking about weight gain, etc., etc. And yeah, that's it. You are on Alpha Talks. I love you guys.